Yo! So the long-awaited Quadeca album has finally dropped. Holy shit. It's felt like this thing has been coming for like a year. It literally has been coming for a year. I've been a big fan of Quad since the KSI diss track. Probably the best YouTube diss track I've ever heard. It still stands to this day. And his voice memos album was, yeah, pretty good. There's some songs on there I didn't like, songs on there I really liked. And coming up to this new album, we've had a lot of pretty good singles. Again, some I haven't liked, some I really liked, some I've absolutely hated. But hey, I'm here for this album. I'm definitely excited to listen to this. It's an hour long. Oh, okay, let's go. Okay, so this is the Cool Wah intro. What the fuck does Cool Wah mean? A steep gradient in a mountainous terrain. I know there's a lot of mountain themes in this album, so that's pretty cool, that's pretty cool. I love like the glitchy production, man, it's sick. Okay. So honestly, Sisyphus, yeah, it's a pretty bad song. Like, I'm really disappointed in it. Like, when it was released, I was just like, what the hell is he doing? This just sounds terrible. Yeah, it's probably the best song he's ever made. Dude, I love this song, like, a lot. The second I heard this, I got so excited for this album because Sisyphus, genuinely, it could go down as one of my favourite songs of the year because the production, just the glitchiness, everything about it, the vocals, it's just all great. I love it. We're gonna give it another listen. Despite the fact that I've heard it, we're gonna listen to this all the way through. Wait if you're shitty and tell you about it another time. Just that snare that comes in, it's just, it's something so great about it, man. Oh, my fault, and I know you got my. I gotta say, the production is just so much better than anything he's ever done before. I feel like he'll relish that compliment because I know he wants to do like movie soundtracks as well. So I assume he wants to get better at production and stuff. Here's where it gets so fucking good. The ending of the song is just insane. Fucking hell, man. Just the bass, the glitchy, like the production here is so fucking great. It's insane. I keep giving compliments to the production, but it is just great. Dude, this is like a YouTube rapper. And he's making tracks like this, like, relax. This is why you should never just, like, write off YouTube rappers, man. Some of them make some good songs. Even KSI made a good song. Patience is actually sick. Okay, so now we're on to Candles on Fire. I know some friends who said this song was pretty good. Fucking hell. This is a hell of a hype-up track, dude. Jesus. Oh shit, okay. Yo, his delivery of this shit is insane. Wow, that was sick. That part was really fucking good. Jeez. To me, a lot about music is just their voice. Like, if they've got a good voice, like a good tone of voice, a good inflection, I'll probably like the song. And Quadeca really does. Fair play to him. Okay, is there going to be a lot of, like, mountain speech samples? Because I know there's a lot of interludes here, so that's going to be interesting. I really like this already. Sometimes I reminisce, then I cringe so much that I audibly go and then the people around me look surprised. It must have been my mistake. I got a dad bod and I'm 19. Didn't go the way I got a dad bod and I'm 19. Okay. Where did I go? Okay. That was a pretty decent song. I enjoyed that one. There were some lines, maybe, that I thought were a bit questionable, but like a lot of the track was subtle, but then it kind of got a little bit more with the four on the floor hits halfway through, which I quite enjoyed. Yeah, that was an interesting track, that was. Next is Smiling at the Ground. I can't wait till they break up, so that I can get a shot at her spot, and if not, what's the cost? Cause the music will make up for it. It would be so great, I would pay up for it. I could really use a break from that same love story, cause that ain't something for me. I miss when I could relate to your heartbreak. Want you to be happy, but only if it's for our sake. Want you to be happy, ooh, I want you to be happy, but only if it's for our sake. That's a really fucking good line. I enjoy that a lot. Okay, that kick is nice. I enjoy that kick a lot. You'll never see me How I See Me. I'm not an artist, but that's okay. Dude, with these songs, are you sure you're not an artist? Like, so far, like, this is significantly better than Voice Memos. Like, so far. Obviously, we're only, like, what, 5 songs in, but still, come on. Like, this is a good start. So next we got Can't You See? Question mark. Those vocals, dude, shit. I love this. I love this subtle, like, these keys just dancing around with those bass hits. God damn, this is great. Getting like a weird retro feeling from this song, with that bass especially. It has that weird like 80s synth bass line to it, only subtly. Like, it's obviously not completely 80s synthwave retro music, but it has like very small snippets of that in places. And his vocals here, very good. I'm enjoying this. Ooh, okay. I know one thing that Anthony Fantano like criticized Alone Together for at one point was how much reverb there was around every part of the song. But man, I love a lot of reverb on things. Like, when you have a lot of reverb like surrounding the entire mix, and obviously unless it's like really, really in your face and just very muddy, then it's gonna be awful. But if you do it well, and I felt Alone Together did it well, I'm 100% in for it. Like, it just feels so spacey and so nice, and it just quite relaxing, and I like it. Okay, so next is the Verglass interlude. I'm going to listen to the interlude, don't worry, Quad. All of this is so different from anything he's ever done already. Like, so different. I do mean the album overall, by the way, not this like interlude in particular. Okay, whoa. That was interesting, Quadeca, okay. Okay, so I'm already getting lyrical theme whiffs of like waking up late in the afternoon. This is something I related to heavily. I love these little subtle drums in the background. Very nice. Ooh, okay. Quiet ending. Okay, I really enjoyed that quiet ending. The rest of the song is like okay, like it was fine. Nothing really stuck out to me. The chorus was a little bit, but that ending was quite nice. I enjoyed the ending. Oh, okay. Alone Together. Well, this is very different. Holy shit, what the fuck? Is this just like an extended intro, or is this like a totally new song? I was not expecting this, I'll admit. Oh, there we go. There it is. Okay. Okay. You can hear that very subtle pad or something in the background. That wasn't there before. Oh, this is very different. Take my lips, leave me tongue-tied. I'll only exist if you remember me. I can hear that he's really stripped the reverb back now. Man, I don't know. I think I liked it before. I think I liked it with the more reverb on there. Maybe if I turn it up, I can find that reverb again. I'm not being for real, you're the king of lion, no cool Matata. I still don't know about that line, Quad. He has really stripped the reverb back here. I preferred it with that reverb, but I do appreciate a lot of the new stuff that he's added into the mix there. Like, it was heavily different track, that was, but there's some things that I like about the new version, and there's some things that I miss about the old version, especially the reverb. Okay, so this is the first feature of the album. IDK, I don't know. I also, yeah, I don't know them, but, you know, I don't... Fuck off. I hate Snapchat lines. I hate Snapchat lines. That's a really good line, because I think what Ben Shapiro said, that the rap wasn't music at all. Like, any kind of rap isn't music apparently. So I really like that line. That was a fucking good line. God, that aggressive delivery, dude, is sick. She thinks she my girl, that made me laugh, ho. Don't know if I like that feature, I'll be honest with you. He had a lot of stupid lines. Okay, we're going for a classic Quadeca switch up here. I like this mountain theme a lot. Okay.
I'm immune from the herd like an anti-vaxxer. Using my words like a tantrum haver. I get used to the hurt from the random chatter. The view in the verse and get answers. Let's be honest, I really had a long, long day, okay?
Okay.
Oh, I did like this one, what can I say, okay?
Okay.
This one, what can I say, okay?
Okay. It was a pretty good song. I enjoyed a large amount of it. There were a few lines that made me laugh. There were a few lines that made me laugh for the wrong reasons as well. Not too big on the feature, but Quadeca's delivery is really, really good. Another interlude. What the hell even is Hallstatt as well? I have to do lots of Google definition searches for this album, dude. Oh, it's an Austrian town? Okay. I feel like Quadeca just went to Austria and was like, yo, it's pretty good here. So he just wrote an album about it. Well, so far I'm glad he did, because this is sick, dude. I've enjoyed a lot of this. This is Work featuring Play That Boy Zay. I hate that name already. Play That Boy Zay. Well, I like that. Not into this one at all so far. I'm not a fan of that chorus at all. Again, he has such a good flow that kind of makes me like interested, but like there's no lines that's really interested me so far. This chorus is okay, I like that. I like that new thing. Got a bit more interesting towards the end, but wasn't a fan of that one. It's probably the first song on the album that I can say I didn't enjoy. Next feature, Guapdad 4000. What's with all these names, dude? People pleaser. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the song was okay. It's kind of boring. Feature didn't impress me. I haven't really got many thoughts about that one. That was just like nothing really stuck out to me as interesting. Still, that's more interesting than a lot of other songs that I've heard from other rappers. So I didn't dislike it. You know, I didn't dislike it. Next is another interlude. Swallowed the Key. Okay. 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 I always like that when a song just cuts out just randomly and then starts again. Fucking love that. I like how this is an interlude and I enjoyed it significantly more than the last two songs. Yeah, that was good. That was a good little song. You know, it's short, it's simple, but that's what I liked about it. It was short and simple. Next up, it's all a game. It's all a game. What is all a game, Quadeca? Tell me.
When it's all said and done, it's much easier done than said. All I see is blue when you leaving it all.
I like that line.
Same as before. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Fuck. I like this a lot. Ooh. Okay, the distant, rough vocals, like there's no fucking processing on those at all. But it really works. I like that.
I'll admit that I'm insecure like my fucking track. Sometimes I say I love you just so I can.
Okay. Good reference. Good reference.
I gotta be patient. I don't see you often. At least we can FaceTime.
This is one of my favorite songs on the album. I can already see that. I can already tell this is really good. This has like got everything that I like about this new Quadeca style. It's all everything that I enjoy combined into one song. I've really liked this. Okay, so next is Where'd You Go? One of the singles. This is a song that I feel like I shouldn't like because it has stuff that I usually don't like from other artists.
I'm like, where'd you go?
But I do. Same old me with the same old jeans, but I'm never fucking thinking about the past again. Yeah. Banger. Those creepy keys, dude.
You can't stop me, you just tweet a bit. You can't stop me.
How many times should I repeat this shit? That's a good line because Twitter can't stop shit. Cancel culture is pointless because it can't stop anyone's careers anyway unless they're like literally a pedophile. I guess the line of he built himself a plane and headed off makes more sense. It seems like this album is around the fact that Quadeca's like gone away and gone to Austria or something and gone into a mountain trying to climb. I don't know, like there's some sort of theme here that I'm missing. Okay, so now we got the two-part summit, which is obviously going to be the summit of the mountain.
Cause I'm still looking at the summit. They say we're halfway there, I think we halfway.
Okay, so I assume the album is about Quadeca climbing a mountain, because the opening track, Sisyphus is like that dude who kept pulling like a rock up a mountain, then had to watch it roll all the way back down once he got to the top. It's like a, you know, a metaphor for like infinitely repeating shit. So I assume like the mountain theme is supposed to represent like people's struggles, because he said like multiple times now like, oh, you've got a mountain of your own, and I'm trying to work through mine. It's like climbing to the top of the mountain is like getting to the top of your problems and shit, I guess. Wonder how that ties into the title then, From Me to You. Either way, enjoying this song so far. Gives me a lot of voice memo vibes. Don't like that word, but vibes. That was a really, really nice ending. Now is part 2. Such a pretty instrumental this is. It's giving me fucking chills, dude. This is an outstanding ending. Fucking hell, man. Wow. That was a ridiculously good ending. I was not expecting that. Jeez, I'm so happy it ended on like a quiet note. I felt like I was on top of the mountain, like looking up in the sky and shit. It was fucking great. That was outstanding. That ending is probably one of my favorite endings to an album I've heard in a while. Unironically. Fair play. That was sick. That was a great album. There's some songs I definitely need to re-listen to, like give a second listen and stuff, and like really form my opinion around it. Some songs that I know that I'm definitely not a fan of. Others that I think maybe with time I can learn to enjoy. Alone Together, I'm disappointed because I feel like this mix, despite I think the production does fit in with the whole of the album a lot better. I missed that reverb, like the huge space reverb that was on the original mix. That's kind of what got me into the song. I heard Quadeca at one point say that he imagined this album being like one big shout into the mountain. Like, I think the reverb on Alone Together, when he's shouting on the chorus, it made that theme really work, and I feel like it's been stripped back a little bit too much. But maybe I'm just over exaggerating how much the reverb isn't on there, so if I give it a second listen, I'll notice that it actually works a lot better. I don't know if I was a big fan of any of the features on the record, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that those artists are particularly for me, but a lot of this album is sick. Sisyphus is probably still my favorite. The ending was so good, man, though, that I feel like those two parters together combined are gonna be around on par with Sisyphus when I give him a few more listens. I really enjoyed Can't You See and Candles on Fire as well. It's All a Game too was really good, and that little Swallowed the Key interlude, that was sick. That was really great. The rest of the album is good. I need to give a second listen, I think, to really get my head around it. Some that I wasn't a fan of, like Work, People Pleaser was a bit boring. Burning Bridges, I don't know, I didn't enjoy the feature. However, I did enjoy Quadeca's part on that track. I like the little snippets of this voice sample that seems to be talking about a mountain through it, because obviously this album is about a mountain. And that ending is Austrian language. Gonna have to do another Google search. Oh, they speak German in Austria. I feel like that was something I should have known. Fuck off, okay. I assume that little ending part then was in German, because it was definitely in a different language. And with Hallstatt, that little interlude, being a place in Austria, I assumed that final little speech sample at the end was in German. Wonder what it was trying to say. Ooh. Gonna have to type that word for word into Google Translate. I'm just gonna use Genius. Yep, that was a great album. It's definitely better than Voice Memos. I've got to say, definitely better than Voice Memos. Well done, Quadeca. I hope the needle drop gives you a good review. Come on, Fantano. I swear to God, if you don't like Alone Together, know that the reverb isn't as bad. I'll be pissed off because you're the reason why he took the fucking reverb off of that. Anyway, yep, there's my little reaction. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. I've been extremely busy, like genuinely extremely busy, making my own music and also working my job. I've got a lot of videos in the works. They've been in the works for ages, so they'll come out eventually. But yeah, thank you for watching my reaction to this. Thank you, Quadeca, for making a fucking sick album. Please don't copyright me. Please be nice. Go stream it. Go fucking stream the album. The links will be in the description and on screen right now with the little iCard. Go stream this fucking album. And yes, thank you for watching. Peace out.